Now we want to move into the accommodation and local stay. Okay. The hotel and accommodation that you stay as a business person in China is very important. Okay, your choice of hotel can affect your budget. It can affect your safety, your movement, and your business success in general. So staying in a close hotel near your factories, markets, and fairgrounds like the Canton Fair that we've been talking about can save you a whole lot of money and stress, especially in a country where you don't understand their language. You have to ensure that where you are staying is closer to where you are going to. Now, there are ways to book for affordable and secure hotels in China. Okay, so I'll be showing you the step-by-step guide. All right. Firstly, you use the trusted platforms. There are so many platforms. If you know anyone that is better than the one I'm mentioning, please use it. But these are the ones that I know. Okay, you can book hotels online before arriving in China. Okay, and you can also book in China when you arrive there, but it's safer to book before you arrive because you don't really know the place, and you need to have a direction of where you are going to. Like me, when I arrived China was when I booked my hotel. It was even the driver that took me that told me, okay, this is the better place to stay, because in China not every hotel accepts black. We'll go into that very soon. Okay, use apps that has honest reviews. When you are using apps, please read the reviews. Like trip.com, yeah, it's best for English speakers. A wide range of hotels are there, and there's another one they call Ogada. It often has a very affordable business hotels. Booking.com, it has useful affordable hotels for foreigners in small cities. Okay, please make sure you have your WeChat or Alipay if you're already in China and you want to pay for it. That is the only way to pay, except you might be lucky to get someone to pay for you and then you exchange the money, which is what I actually did, because I didn't even have this application. Nobody gave me this information. I just went to China and I learned all of these myself. When you are checking these sites to book for your hotels, please always check if foreigners are allowed or do they accept international guests. Not all hotels in China are licensed to host foreigners. That's when they will tell you they don't accept blacks. Okay, choose the right location. Okay, stay the area that is close to your business activities and location where you are going to explore. All right, so I have selected some locations like Guangzhou, Yiwu, Shenzhen. So I've listed the location out for you so you can save them and then do your research. Okay, now moving on to the booking tips for best prices. If you want to get fantastic prices, it's best to book within 2 to 3 weeks in advance to avoid high prices. Compare your prices on multiple platforms like trip.com. Also, you can compare it to Agoda as well to see if the prices are better or which price is better. Any other platform that you know about, you can compare it. Even booking.com can compare the prices in booking.com and trip.com. Anyone that pays you better, you go for that one. Always ensure that you book a refundable option in case your visa is what's denied. Okay, book a refundable option in case your visa. Those are the people that want to pay for their hotels. If you want to pay before your visa, but it's advisable that you don't pay before your visa is out, but if you must pay, please book a refundable option. Avoid very cheap hotels. Avoid very cheap. If hotel is too cheap, it might be unsafe, except the ones that other foreigners or your African brothers and sisters have recommended. That I slept in this hotel. I slept in one very cheap hotel first because I was stranded. I actually booked my hotel, but I could not pay. Yeah, I could not pay because I did not even install Alipay. So it was really difficult for me to pay. They were asking me to pay via either Alipay or WeChat. I tried and tried. I could not pay. So I said, okay, let me risk it. When I get there, I just took a bold step of faith. I traveled. On getting there, when they took me to the hotel that I've been tracking online to pay for, I've done a lot of registration. Getting there, I could not even locate the place. They could not even find the place. The driver drove me all around, could not find the place. That was how I ended up spending close to 500k just on transportation for one night. Okay, myself and my team, we all spent a lot of money on transportation because we could not secure the place that we thought that we had already, reserved. I was even very lucky to even have a kind driver that was ready, but he was doing it for his own pocket. He took us all around because he just wanted to ensure that we check in and we settle. But in the long run, he was just doing it for his own pocket because the money he took was a lot, and you can't blame him. All right, this man spent close to like 3 hours on the road trying to secure a place. So please, before you get to China, make sure you get your reservation sorted out so that you will not spend more. Okay, at the end of the day, we ended up sleeping in one small hotel, and we just fell in love with the hotel because it was safe. Okay, in fact, this hotel safe. If you want the one with window, they have it. They want the one without window. It's just a very small hotel, but you pay according to what you can afford. And the only thing that gave us comfort was that there were a lot of Nigerians there. A lot of Nigerians, we saw our Yoruba people, and we were able to have access to Nigerian food because a lot of delivery people used to come there to deliver. So all these people that are buying, but business people, that's where they usually lodge if they don't want to spend a lot of money. Okay, I will include the name of the hotel in the list of the hotel that I'm going to be sending to you. I think it's Makun Hotel. Yeah, Makun Hotel. So it's very affordable, but during Canton Fair season, the price is always fluctuating. There are some times that the prices will go up. So it's best if you want to use that particular hotel. They have AC. Their AC is really nice. The rooms are fine. Everything is clean. They clean the room every day. They give you water at least. Okay, so a lot of people feel comfortable because that place is just like an apartment. You can do anything you want to do there. If you want to cook, you can even cook. Like, so it's okay. Now, if you don't even have so much and you say, okay, any amount you have, you can book a room there in a nutshell. Okay, but there are some very cheap ones, those ones that you know that Nigerians or Africans don't lodge there. Please avoid it too. As a newbie in China, make sure you lodge in hotels that you know that a lot of Africans go there. All right, at least people that you can speak English with, people that you can ask questions, they are there. Because those Chinese people, it's not, most of them, they don't really understand English. The only ones that will be nice to you maybe is the receptionist, or aside that, you're just on your own. Okay, now when you book an hotel, there are some things that you need to carry, like your passport, visa page, and booking confirmation. You can screenshot all those ones and print them out. All right, and writes out the name of the hotel that you are going to in Chinese language or Mandarin, and give it to your driver. All right, so they will be able to get the location or the correct address, because most of these, if you are using public taxis, so they don't understand English. They can't even interpret the name of those hotels. A lot of them cannot interpret it in English, except those smart ones that have private cars. They can use a map to locate the place. Another smart move is, if you have a reliable supplier in China, you can ask them to recommend hotels for you near the factory. And some of them can be so nice to even book the hotel for you. And they can even negotiate on your behalf to get a lower rate. So if you have a good relationship, that's what I'm saying. Relationship is very important. Also, avoid hotels that are too far from your business zone, like I mentioned. And also confirm their check-in time. Sometimes it's usually around 2 that you can check in, and if you want to check out, it's around noon time. But some flexible hotel can still give you time. Okay, like my own, I didn't rush to check out. I took my time. And some common mistakes that you can avoid when you are booking: please make sure you book hotels that are registered for foreigners. When you check the site, you will see if they accept foreigners or not. Okay, staying far away from your business. Like I'm emphasizing this because you will waste money. Half of the business money you went to China with, you can just waste it on transportation if you are not smart, or you don't even know the kind of means of transportation that you can use. All right, please don't ignore hotel reviews. When you go to that website, read the reviews. It's from the reviews we know which hotel is good. Okay, ensure you save their address in Mandarin, in Chinese language, so that you can easily have access. Okay, and make sure that you book your hotel on platform and website that you know accept foreigners, like trip.com. I keep mentioning that one. They accept foreigners. If you know any other website that accept foreigners, please go ahead and register. Now, province like Shobe, Sanyuali. I stayed in Sanyuali first before I moved to other location within China. Sanyuali, a lot of Africans are there. Shobe, we see a lot of hotel. Even if you have not booked hotel, go to Sanyuali, go to Shobe. If you are patient enough, you will see your other Africans that can recommend hotels for you that are safe. Okay, just look at the faces of those people that you want to talk to. The ones that are calm, they can put you through and advise you to. You can just walk into the receptionist and book your hotel with your passport. At Shobe, you can change your money and then pay in yuan as well. So that's the good part about that. So how to book on trip.com. Okay, install the app on your phone. When you install the app on your phone, you search the option for the hotel name that you want. If you have any hotel name, you search the hotel name plus the location. Let's say you are going to Guangzhou, you search the name of, let's say Muchin. Let's assume that's the name of the hotel, Muchin plus Guangzhou. All right, set the filter to the location, whether you want in Sanyuali or Shobe, any hotel that you want around that region, and set the price, whether you want it the lower range or a higher range. You set it. Make sure you look at it carefully and see the one that accepts foreigners. All right, reserve your room and possibly prepare before you arrive. Okay, so it can guarantee your stay. All right, when you are checking in, don't forget your passport. For police registration, they will always ask you as a foreigner to present your passport. They will take a screenshot of it. Okay, it is mandatory for foreigners. Make sure you arrive early. It helps you to avoid any issue, and in case there's issue with the booking and everything, you'll be able to find your way before it's night. So make sure you arrive early. All right. If you want to stay for a longer period of time, maybe for like 2 months, 3 months, it is advisable for you to get an apartment because it's more affordable compared to paying every day for a hotel. So now if you are smart enough to lodge in hotels that have a lot of African people, if you are tall, you want to stay for 2 months, 3 months, and you need an apartment, a service apartment, because that one you'll be able to pay monthly. It will save you a lot of cost. It's from that hotel that you'll be able to at least interact with people or even talk to the receptionist about it. They can, introduce you to some local agents in Guangzhou or in Shobe or Sanyuali, wherever you are staying, that speak Chinese, that can help you to secure service apartments. All right. Or you can go on trip.com, check the apartment section to secure an apartment, or Airbnb.com too can give you a service apartment. So you just go through it. Anyone that is easier for you, please do it. So before you check into the apartment or before you even get the apartment, make sure you ask the landlord if they are allow foreigners, because some landlord might not accept foreigners. So make sure you do that. All right. So you get a receipt or a written agreement to make everything formal. Okay. In case anything happened, you'll be able to have that as a backup. All right. And also avoid paying everything upfront without signing or seeing the apartment. Make sure you see the apartment first before paying upfront. That's especially for those people that are using the local agent. But I prefer the local agent because you can see what you're paying for since you're already in China. Okay, so I'm going to be including some list of the best location to stay and some very budget friendly hotels that you can stay. Okay, so take your time, go through it. You can use the address and search for better hotels or options when you arrive China, or even before then, using the trip.com, booking.com, or any good platform that can help you to secure hotel. Okay, these things are not that difficult. Just play around with it. Anything you don't really understand, you can check on Google or check on all these platform. Even if you check ChatGPT, where can I see affordable hotel in China for foreigners? It will give you different options. Okay, so all this knowledge are out there. Take your time and you get a nice place.